that too dark? Don't care. If you want to do it with a big light on, it's not Blackpool eliminations in here. I'm feeling fit as fuck, so we're going to rate some fitties on tier list. Now, they won't be fit to you, probably, unless you're freaky. These are my hear me outs. This is a judge-free zone. I've got my tea. I've got chicken goujons. I wanted chicken selects from McDonald's, but my mum said we've got chicken selects at home. So if you see me munching, I'm a bit nervous. Do you think any of them will like me back? Till death do us part. Basically, I'm not getting down on 2 knees, cheeky. I'm getting down on 1 because that's how much you mean to me. Next one down, make love. Love to you like you want me to. Quick pump and dump, yeah. In, out. Off, out. I'll give you 15 mins, and that's being generous. I'll fit you in on my lunch break, as it very much were. As long as I can have my meal deal as an after shag snack. Handy. This could be a double entendre. This could mean I'm giving you a... disgusting! Or they're handy to have around. Yeah? It's a double entendre. And the last one, not worth the admin. I don't want to connect on LinkedIn or genital wise. You can see what's coming up. Hear me out. Potato smiley. Now, as a kid growing up, I was rather on the chubby bunny side.
Hey, fatty.
Good morning.
How you doing?
She had a fair few of these back in her day, and they were proper reliable, paired with anything. Microwave veg, a baked bean. You can flip my bean any day he likes. Oh! Look at him. He's glowing. He's gorgeous. He's always got a smile on his face. Satisfies that craving. I don't know why I keep licking my lip.
Licky. Are you?
It's gonna have to be in make love, and I'm gonna douse him in ketchup, and I'm gonna get all up in there, and I'm gonna fuck him up. Although till death do us part, I don't want to have a temporary fling with this guy. He's a good guy, Savannah. He's brilliant. He's always gonna be there for you in the freezer, freezing his tits off just for you. So I actually do. He's been upgraded. We made love back in the day. He's like a high school sweetheart, and he's gonna stay. It feels wrong going in with this, and I don't know why, because there's much worse ones on this tier list. Angry Ginge. I think he looks like he gives good hugs, but he does look like he smells.
I'm a victim and I'm a punchline.
If anyone has ever met Angry Ginge, I've never met Angry Ginge. Might bump into him at Salford Precinct one day. Here's for hoping. Also a United fan, which, you know, when times get tough, it just proves that he's never going to leave you.
He like fucking robbery.
Because he's stuck with that team for so long. Maybe he could make like Harry Maguire and put his header in my box. Sorry, my goujon rose up in my throat and I nearly chucked it up. It's not worth the admin. I think I'm happy to have a little crush from far away. But I think because he's very much real in the sphere of things, I can't. Hashtag bottle job, I know, but I can't do that. The things I would do to this man if I had the chance. But he's a married man and I'm going to respect that. Mr. Ben Shepherd. He could put whatever he wants in drop zone me. I think he's gorgeous. Me and my mates always send each other thirst trap edits of him. I get fanny flutters. I do.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Because he's already married, I can't do Till Death Do Us Part, but I will make sweet, sweet love to Ben Shepherd. He can herd my sheep any time of day. Next one I feel kind of weird because he's literally sat there. Gromit. It kind of feels a bit weird because I sleep with Gromit every night and we don't pump and dump and we don't make love, we just cuddle. I think he's handy to be around because he's a Alfie Oddjob, like he is a jack of all trades, handyman, and if ever my vibrator breaks down, I feel like he's got the tools to get it fixed ASAP Rocky. He also doesn't speak, which is amazing. I love my man Mute. Just, oh, peace and quiet. And he puts up with so much shit from Wallace that I feel like he's just well versed and he'll just get on with things. So I think I'm going to put him in handy. Not like that, Gromit. Pipe down, pal. Oh, great, he's got a fucking boner. Feather McGraw. I don't know what it is. I just like a bad boy. And he's just a bit... He's got the edge about him, you know what I mean? Like, he's just... I shouldn't, but it feels so good. I think it'd have to be a pump and dump for me. A little fling and be like, when am I ever going to see you again? Never. Because he's been put in prison. He's on ankle tag at the minute. A crumb on my lip and no one told me. And I'll be an accessory to his crime. If you haven't watched Coronation Street, you will have no fucking idea what I'm on about. But it's David from Coronation Street. I think, you know, when my mum was watching it and she'd let me stay up and watch it, I think he's just one of my first ever crushes and I just don't think I can ever let go. And he was recently in Big Brother and what the hell, if you've seen the clip of him running in his little tighty whities, I'm not going to comment. I feel like he's in the past now. I don't think he'd be worth the admin. Next one is Gary Neville. A lot of people say I sound like fucking Gary Neville.
I've just been called a melt. Thanks for that.
Theme with men that I like, and it's like dark hair, dark features. I don't know if you can see the rest of the list. They kind of have a similar theme. So I think he'd be handy to be around. I like a DILF. If you thought David from Corrie was niche, I'm about to bring out the nichest reference I think this channel will ever see. If you don't know who Jelvis Pelvis is, get to know. I would kill for one night with that man. Have you seen the way his hips move? Get him hooked up to a lie detector because them hips do not lie. He moves rapid. And he impersonates Elvis Presley, and he came to Liverpool like last year before. I don't think he's there anymore. I don't see him anymore. But he used to do lives on TikTok, and he blew up on TikTok. And he's got insert clip of the hips. And is that vibrating you hear under the desk? Mind your fucking business. It's me lecky toothbrush.
I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
I never got to see him live, which is my biggest regret in life, but I think wet floor sign would be needed.
Guys, look what someone put in my Jelvis box.
And it'd be a health hazard to everyone in the area. Wee mama. I don't think I'd make sweet love. I think it'd just be a quick pump and dump because he's got to get back to Belfast. Oh, did I say he's from Belfast? I think. He also kind of looks like B-Tech Barry Keoghan, but I wouldn't go for Barry Keoghan. I'd go for Jelvis Pelvis. So I would do a pump and dump and get him back on stage. I don't want to put him out of action because the way I'd be bouncing on that thing, he'd have to stay off them busking streets for at least a week. And I don't want to put him out of profit. I don't usually like men with long hair, but Spencer from iCarly, he is just good. He's the older brother. He's got a sense of humour and he's just a bit silly. And I think he'd be the person to bring out my silly, goofy side. I saw an edit of him to Zayn Pillow Talk, and ever since I've been hooked. And I think he'd be so sweet, so I would make love. I would... He'd just be such a sweetheart. I don't usually go for men with long hair, but I would put his hair into pigtails and use them as fucking handlebars, you know what I mean? Naughty corner. And I'm going to have a think about what I've just said. These are my pyjamas in full glory. I don't want to flash. Tesco F&F. Silver Mist from Tinkerbell. Basically the story behind this is just, she's my bisexual awakening. I think a lot of bi people start from Silver Mist. Like, a lot of these, as a bisexual woman, a lot of my hear me outs are men because, hear me out, men. Women just get it right and I don't have to hear me out. You know what I mean? I think I'd marry her. I genuinely would. I'd marry her to say thank you for bringing out the queer. Next one's a bit rogue. Crazy Frog. Now, I don't usually fancy a guy who's constantly got his little todger to the wind, but for some reason, this little flaccid frog, he's got me. He's got me hooked. I just think he's hilarious. I love a guy that can laugh me into bed. And to be fair, it's bigger than what I'm used to. I'm going to pump and dump Crazy Frog. I don't know how old Crazy Frog is. Can someone, before I say I'd shag him, even though I am going to leave him there, can someone please confirm in the comments the age that Crazy Frog is?
Now I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose me.
And then, if he's under the age of 20, he is dropping down to not worth the admin, because the admin would include getting banged up in prison for the rest of my life, and I don't fancy that admin. Next one is the Wantsler. Classic my type. Tall, dark haired, bit of a bad boy, doesn't recycle, electric guitar. He can strum my strings anytime you like, Bettle. And he can keep the green coat on, please. Pump and dump. There's a lot in pump and dump here. And I think it's giving out a bit of a reputation for me. Bit of a slut, are you? Bit of a horny little slut, are you? Marceline is another one, which is like Silver Mist. I think she's cool, but I think genuinely she would ruin me. She would break my heart. If you haven't seen Nosferatu, what the fuck are you doing? Get your ass in a cinema seat and go and watch it, even though it's not in the cinema anymore. Just demand that they put it on again, because I loved that film. I took myself out on a little solo date. Ended up wetter than ever. He's actually minging. He's actually disgusting. Technically, I'd have to die to get rid of him. I've just spoiled the film. I don't want to marry him by choice, but like, it's kind of giving drama. If you aren't familiar with the hit TV show Benidorm, what are you doing? What are you even doing on this channel? Literally go and watch it. Out of all the men in Benidorm, it's the Oracle for me.
Jeff Maltby, aka the Oracle.
It's the fucking Oracle. I don't know what it is. I just think I like how pathetic he is. You're a pathetic little prune, you are. But I kind of like it. I don't know why. It is Johnny Vegas, if you aren't familiar with the Oracle. Jeff Maltby. Johnny Vegas, you know. Monkey! He can say that as many times as he likes during. The fact that I've put fucking Crazy Frog above Angry Ginge is mental, by the way. Send this to my GP and they'll give me whatever medication I am clearly needing to be on, please. Chat click this and send it to my local GP. Thank you. I'd do till death do us part. I would marry Jeff. I've been rewatching Plebs. I think I know it off by heart now, and that's not a flex. That is a cry for help. Tom Rosenthal, fit as fuck. John, is it Painting? The blonde guy who's also in Big Boys, fit as fuck, yeah. But hear me out, grew me up.
I licked a lot, mate.
He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. And I think he'd be so nonchalant. And I think I'd be yearning for him. And I love a bowl cut. Love a bowl cut. Maybe I can hold on to that too. I'll find a way. Where are we putting you? He's not handy because he gets fuck all done. Weaponised incompetence. Not a fan of that. He does have a lovely physique. I'll give him that. Which is why I think I would go a pump and dump. Is he above? Yeah, he's there. Not you can go here. Yeah, this is the trajectory of the pump and dump. The last one is also kind of on the, you know, the silly character, the comic relief, Staff from Staff Lets Flats.
More than my place tonight. I got the red wine on eye.
If you haven't seen Staff Lets Flats, don't make me see it again. I also have a track record of feeling sorry for men and then giving them the time of day. I get it from my mother's side. And I want to get in on the madness. I think I would amp it up. I'd just be on the sidelines, egging it on, being like, rah, like that. Make love. I think he's sweet, but I don't think I could do a pump and dump because I genuinely would feel awful. If you haven't already seen a video on my channel and this is your first impression, hey, please stick around and subscribe. Good night, God bless. I'm going to finish my last chicken goujon, which has been sat there waiting for me forever to stop yabbering. Subscribe to my sketch channel, also to link down below. Me and Reese do like comedy sketches every single month on the 13th. Here's a kiss. Bye.
Guys, look what someone put in my Java's box.